Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, we are going to be going over my general investing account with Trading212 or my dividend portfolio because this holds all of my dividend stocks and I'm continuing to build this as much as I can. I haven't added any funds over the last few weeks, maybe the last month. However, I am going to be adding another few thousand to this, maybe 3, 4, 5K, something like that, over the next few weeks, which should get me, I mean, if we're looking at a 8% dividend yield, it's almost £500 a year in income. So the way that I like it, and shout out Chris Johnson from the Wealth Squad, some of you may have heard of him if you're interested in stocks in this kind of space. He says what you should do is, his quote or slogan is get money, buy income. So the get money part is obviously with your 9 to 5, with your business, with your side hustles, whatever that may be, to earn money. And then take that money and then buy more income. So instead, obviously live life and buy things and stuff like that. Of course you have to, but use the majority of that money or as much money of that as you can in your budget to go ahead and buy more income. Now, what does he mean by that? Well, he means dividend stocks. He means buying businesses. He means buying real estate, that kind of thing. So I'm using that as my motto for the next 20 years, right? Get money, buy income. Now, as you can see, the account value is currently set at 23,480, down slightly. I do only have about 28 quid in free funds here, and I'll show you what I've added to the portfolio. So as you can see by my different pots here, you can see we have a banking portfolio, which is actually up 7% here. We have a dividend portfolio, which is my main dividend portfolio here, which is up £444.54. Now, the holdings inside of this account have made £68, but I have 8K in here, but the majority of my dividends comes from some of the stocks that I don't have in these ETFs, right? In this pie. So that's up about 5.67%, which is nice. We have this ETF pot here, which is up 1.3%. So I do actually hold some ETFs in here, which I may go ahead and sell. We've made about £17 here, so I may go ahead and sell this and allocate this 1.6K into some actual dividend stocks in terms of this, because when I went ahead and bought these, I wanted to go ahead and do a strategy of X amount in stocks and X amount in ETFs. But what I see is this is kind of like I put 20K a year, no negotiations, into my ISA account, okay, which is kind of like the long-term retirement, but the actual money that's going to make me some actual income and the cash flow portfolio, if you like, is this portfolio. So I don't really need these ETFs. I may go ahead and just sell these straight away. We have a monthly a monthly dividend pie here, which has made about 45 quid in dividends. And we also have a real estate pot here, which again, I don't really use much. I don't invest much. So let's go ahead and show you how the holdings are looking. But looking at the portfolio today, again, we're down about 400 quid in terms of account value and gains over the last week. You can see it's been a bit of a choppy week here. I mean, we started at 1,070, we ran up to about 1.2, now we're down to 800. Here's over the last month. Here's the last 3 months. Over the last 3 months, we've invested about 10K into this account. Over the last year, again, about 22K. So let's go ahead and show you. So we've got Agree Realty here, which is a real estate investment trust, which pays a dividend yield of 3.85%, and that is currently up 3.52%. We've got Altria Group here, MO, which most of you probably know what MO is if you're in dividend stocks. They pay a 7.82% dividend. We're up about 1.6% there. We have Annaly Capital Management, which is a diverse capital manager. It's basically an investment fund, which pays a whopping 16.3% dividend yield, which is crazy. So, I mean, as you can see, that's kind of why the stock is very kind of choppy. It's down massively from the start. However, I bought when it was coming back up here. It would have been lovely to buy here, but unfortunately, I missed that. We have Apple Hospitality, which is a real estate investment trust, 5.64%, which is currently up. AT&T, 5.71%. Barclays, which is a bank, 4.18%. That's actually up 11% there in terms of value, which is cool. BCE Group is 6.26% dividends. We've got BHP, which is up a massive 20.84%, which pays 8.9% per year. We've got BP here up 17.5%, 3.96% dividends. We've got British American Tobacco, 6.99% per year. However, we've lost about 4.9% in terms of value. Broadcom here is up 14%, 3.09% dividends. Charles Schwab pays 1.25%. We've got McDonald's pays 3%. Ellington Financial 13.14%. EPR Properties, I only have a tiny amount in here, 7.8% a year. Global Water Resources, 2.1%. I did go ahead and add this global Nasdaq 100 call, which is QYLD. Now, if any of you are American, you guys know what QYLD is. However, after I bought this, I realized that Trading 212 don't pay the dividend yield on QYLD in Trading 212. I can buy it in on eToro. However, the prices are a bit more expensive than I can buy JEPI and all those other covered call ETFs on eToro. However, there are some issues in terms of withholding tax and all of that stuff, so I'm looking into that right now. Horizon Technology Finance pays 10.33% per year. Imperial Brands 6.93%. Intel 5.92%. Physical gold, which again is one of those I need to sell. JP Morgan Chase 2.81%. Lloyd's 4.18%, which is up massively. The UK banks are doing crazy at the moment. LDC Properties pay 6%. Again, we've got McDonald's here, 2.25%. Oxford Lane Capital, 15.65%. Pembina Pipeline, 5.7%. Prospect Capital, 9.4%. Realty Income, which is my largest holding in this account, pays 4.62%. And I love me some Realty Income. I want to get this way into the 5-figure range. Eventually, we're almost at 100 shares there. Rio Tinto up 24.84%, pays 8.66% per year. Shaw Communications 3.02%, Stag Industrial 4.15%, Unilever 3.48%, and then we have some ETFs here as well. So if we go to the manual investments, you can see that we have these manual investments right here. Now, these two weren't down. Annaly Capital Management is down pretty heavily over the last kind of week. I mean, it is just nosediving right here. I mean, we see that was January 30th, and then over the last month, it's dropped quite a bit. So here's my manual investments. I don't know. What do you guys think of this portfolio? I know there's a lot of smaller values like £500 here, £200 there, and that kind of thing, which I kind of want to move away from and have sort of a more focused portfolio. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you change up. Let me know what you think of the dividend portfolio. I may be investing in some other things in this account soon. I mean, if we go to search here, you can see stocks and you can see dividend. And there's a bunch of dividend stocks, right? You've got ExxonMobil here, 3.27, AbbVie, 3.91. You've got Hermes here, 0.5. Yeah, I would never buy Hermes at 0.52%. Verizon could be a good one to go and pick up. We've got 6.49% here. So a lot of different stocks. Philip Morris. You've got just a bunch of different ones here that I may go ahead and jump into. Because yeah, I mean JD Sports pays a dividend. Wow, 0.27%. Yeah, who's gonna buy that for the dividend, right? Man, what's the point of even paying a 0.27% dividend yield? Just keep the money and reinvest it at that point, But yeah, there's a bunch of different stocks here. There's Procter & Gamble, which I may look at. Procter, how do you spell that? Gamble. All instruments. Procter & Gamble, here we go. They pay 2.61%, and these guys are a pretty big dividend stock, so I may go ahead and buy some of that. But there's a bunch of different options. So let me know what you think of my portfolio. I may go ahead and rebalance it, and we have just been nose clipping today. We're down about £500 already. But again, it's been a long weekend in the US. We had obviously President's Day yesterday, so the whole stock market was closed. So things are a bit choppy today. So again, not too concerned there. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.